squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant, pristine, and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a left. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they understood the challenge coming in. Like, he is elusive. He is a game breaker. They were not going to let his legs beat him. That's what they told us anyways. And so far on this first drive, great job getting to him and getting the sack.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Give to the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them, let them get outside, let them run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
Slithers into space. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for the tackle for it.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A big third down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Catch in the middle, it's sharp. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he added the extra point.
LSU 7, Ole Miss 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Tackled at the 24. It almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running back searching for a hole. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on its way. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to get the edge on the toss. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Try to get it to the edge. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to wait. raced as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Snags it down the right side. Open spaces.
God!
He got a step and just dusted the field.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Yo.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher can give you a wave of momentum when you throw a 98-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it, practice closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. They'll immediately call timeout. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
And the picture's kind of iffy,
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. It's Lee. And they get him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Open space at the 25. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the 17, and they are set up. The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really...
Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. On the run, it's Durham. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game. On that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
To the ground, he's got it again. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
I hope you can hear me.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Exactly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
How you doing today, Brittany? Sorry if you can't hear me.
leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a
something with the
fourth
audio.
down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A quick timeout called by the kicking team here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
They'll try to get outside. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defense.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. To to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Made the play on the bit, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. And he knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown LSU!
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, adds the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
What are you making, Brittany?
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Taking it the other way.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense defense, you're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you can possibly do.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Rush is on him. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Third down coming up.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up. You feel really good.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with a loss.
And he's brought
I'm
down
Ole Miss,
after
brother.
a nice
I'm
game.
Ole Miss.
And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
And that's good enough.
Quick handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
LSU 35. Ole Miss.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
How's the weather?
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Ole Miss.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacy. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
I wish I knew how to
Timeout
do
is
that.
called with
Mom.
just 2
I am
seconds left to
from
go.
Wyoming, Brittany.
One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Diggs. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
Yeah, sorry,
The
Mama. I
Magnolia
don't know
Bowl
how
goes to
to,
LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack
Turn
and
this
Jesse
down.
Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, so audio mixer then switch microphone higher. Xbox chat or OBS. Sing to me, Mikey, sing to me. Let me see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Actually, I see what you're saying. That'll probably be easier than trying to shut this down for now. So we're just... Yeah, so here, let me see if, yeah, towards people or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna start the game and let me see how that helped out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da.
It's in the game.
No, it's still... That didn't help. Oh, man. How are we gonna do this? Can y'all hear me now?
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo.
I do say something and I'm like, it's just like a 10-minute delay, dude. Okay. Yeah, it's a hard ass delay. Yeah, and I think I figured out the issue though, cause I got my mic plugged into my capture card and not into like the actual laptop. So like, yeah, I might have to just. Damn. Hey, but the setup is nice though. I just gotta bring down a couple. I probably gotta take it from 60 FPS down to 30 to get that choppiness out of there. But alright, I'll probably just. Alright. Okay. But it don't look bad, huh? Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream.